So 2 Blue Vortex just came out 6 months ago now, and with every chapter that comes out, I'm becoming more and more worried, I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong, I love Boruto, and it's been straight heat since it came out. But as time goes on and more chapters come out, I just keep thinking that Boruto is getting way too strong. Like, he's the end of series strong, except we aren't at the end of the series. Like, he's got 10 MVPs and 8 championship wins, but he's only been in the league for 3 years. Anyway, in the newest chapter of Boruto, we see Mitsuki and Boruto fight. I mean, if you can call it a fight. It was more like Boruto showing his little bro that, like, he's not ready to fight him. Like, you know, when shows, when they have one bigger person holding the head of somebody else while they swing their arms at nothing? Yeah, it was like that. So the fight starts off with Mitsuki doing some of the most insane glazing I have, like, in normal Mitsuki fashion, glazing like crazy. He's talking to Kawaki saying, I am the moon hovering in the darkness with no light of my own to cast, which is why I need you. Like, come on. Like, bro, get off his nuts. And then he don't stop there. He keep going. He keep blazing. Like, the next thing he say after that is, you who are my sun, for as long as you illuminate me, I can shine too. Dang. And light up the darkness with my lunar glow. You give life meaning, permission to live and be here. You make me feel that, like, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Next few panels though, Boruto and Mitsuki get to scrapping, and immediately Mitsuki goes into Sage mode. Like, he's dead trying to kill Boruto right now. Like, he's serious. And he's dead trying to kill Boruto right now. He's rushing at him with Hydra Snake abilities, trying to just murk bro off the planet for hurting his boyfriend and taking out Naruto. But obviously Boruto wasn't going for none of that. He was dodging all his attacks with no effort whatsoever and toying around with Mitsuki like it was nothing, while having a conversation with him and Shikamaru. And that's just one of the moments where I'm like, dang, Boruto is getting way too strong. And that's not even the only time this chapter where I'm thinking that. Just a couple panels later, Mitsuki says he understands that Boruto's power level is higher than his. Like, he understands what his power is like. Saying that if he's strong enough to make Code retreat, then that means Kawaki is no match for him. So you're telling me, before the time skip, Kawaki was arguably more powerful than Boruto, or they were at least in the same ballpark of strength. But now, after 3 years, Kawaki is no match? Like, come on, bro. Like, what was bro doing all this time, bro? I mean, we obviously see Mitsuki get stronger, and he's much more confident in his abilities, and he just looks better overall using it. Kawaki bugging. I mean, did he forget what he did just because of how much glazing he likes to do for Naruto? Like, bro forgot he said he was going to protect Naruto. He's a fraud. Huh? For the next 10 pages, though, is pretty much just Boruto absolutely embarrassing Mitsuki until Boruto decides to get serious, and he ends that fight in like one move. I just feel like with how strong Boruto has become and how the writing for Boruto has been as a whole, I mean, it seems like the only way we're going to get new threats, or the only way they're going to be incorporating the new threats, is by constantly power cliffing in every single arc or every new enemy, and I don't like that. Like, in Naruto, you got the kids going on different adventures, different from what the other adults are going on. Like, it wasn't always Naruto's the main character, so he got to be in every fight with the very strongest person. Like, no. When they fought Kakuzu and Hidan and Kakuzu were not the like they're like bottom tier in the Akatsuki. They weren't the strongest. It was still interesting though. I mean, it wasn't lacking, but it seemed like in Boruto they don't want to do that. They just like they got to just have the next person be the next strongest person. I have no clue why. There's so many different things they could do with Boruto going out on his own mission with Mitsuki. I mean, obviously now they can't do that, but before they could have done stuff like that. They maxed out the potential of like Naruto and Sasuke so early on. Like they got low diff by Jigen. Like, I wanted characters like Kakashi, Shikamaru, Sarada, Shino, just like anybody but like Boruto and Kawaki, I guess, to be able to help fight or do something. But with how strong they keep making Boruto and how strong the enemies have to be, I don't know, it will just keep getting never-ending power cliff. Either that, or they're going to have to find some way to make these other characters, these other side characters, these surrounding characters stronger so they can keep up with Boruto. But I just don't see that happen, because I know that Sarada's Mangekyo is going to be something crazy. I mean, it has to be. has to be some reality warping. I mean, just something crazy. They got to do something to help her keep up with Boruto and Mitsuki. Towards the end of the chapter, though, after Boruto is done playing around with Mitsuki, he pretty much tells him that he's actually Mitsuki's son and it's not Kawaki, which I think Mitsuki kind of knew that in the back of his head. He also tells him that he should be able to tell as well, and not surprising seeing as Mitsuki has been Boruto's #1 fan since they met. I mean, he was bound to find his way back with all the glazing he be doing, even with all his memories messed up. We're not surprised. Then we get to see Boruto talk with Shikamaru, with Boruto telling him everything that Ida did with switching his and Kawaki's life by messing with everyone's memories. Even saying that Shikamaru had heard this before from Sarada and Tsimura, class rep, but the very concept of omnipotence won't stay within your memory, I guess, and it fades over time, which is crazy. And then the last 2 panels of the chapter, it's that new karma code can do, and he said he's going to go visit Naruto and get some questions answered, which is how. I mean, I don't know exactly what he's going to do and what questions he has, but he said he's going to go there. I don't know how he's even going to get there, but I guess he has a way. Because I was under the impression that Kawaki was the only person that can go in and out of where he sent Naruto and Hinata, but I guess not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just chatting. Peace.